Starting off by warming up on the trumpet is critical to everyday trumpet playing as it prepares us to achieve the goals that we want to accomplish in our everyday trumpet playing. What's going on, everybody? This is Trumpet Tips with JC, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly warm up on the trumpet. So let's get to it. When it comes to warming up on the trumpet, not only are you warming up physically on the instrument, but you're also mentally warming up as well. From a physical standpoint, you're getting all the muscles needed for trumpet playing ready for all trumpet playing activities in that day. From a mental standpoint, as you're warming up, you're constantly thinking about playing with a good sound, breathing properly, and putting musicality behind your trumpet playing as well. Now, of course, the obvious mistake that trumpet players make is that they simply do not warm up before their trumpet playing activities. As stated before, from a physical standpoint, we're getting all of the muscles that we use in our trumpet playing ready for any trumpet playing activity that we have planned in that trumpet playing day. And if we don't incorporate exercises to get those muscles ready, then our approach to trumpet playing in general is not going to be correct. Not only will you sound bad or play out of tune on the trumpet, but from a physical standpoint, you're not going to be able to comfortably play throughout the ranges of the instrument simply because we haven't gotten our muscles prepared for whatever activities that we're getting into in our trumpet playing. So without further ado, let me go into some exercises that I like to use when I warm up on the trumpet. So here we go. So what I like to incorporate first in my warm-ups is breathing. And when I use breathing, I like to use two syllables, O and ho. O being your inhale and ho being your exhale. And this is what this sounds like when you're breathing. And if you notice when I'm breathing that way, the mouth is open. So when you're getting ready to warm up on the trumpet, you want to play with your mouth as wide open as you can so you can make a full rich sound when you're playing the trumpet, like so. So when you're getting ready to breathe, think oh ho so you can make a full and rich sound when playing the trumpet. So the next thing that I like to incorporate in my warm-ups is mouthpiece buzzing. Now, I always get this question. So what if you get ready to buzz on your mouthpiece and the sound doesn't come out? Here's what you need to do. What you need to do is you need to start off by blowing air through the mouthpiece first. And as you're blowing air, bring the lips inward until a buzz occurs in the mouthpiece, like so. And when you get a feel for where the lips buzz, try to get a buzz right after the exhale, like this. And before you do any buzzing exercises, buzz a long tone first. And as you're doing that long tone, focus on making a nice, rich sound as you're buzzing on the mouthpiece. So I like to use scales when I'm working on mouthpiece buzzing in my warm-up. So I like to use the F major scale, which is the G scale for us trumpet players. So I'll start off by buzzing the note G. And then I'm going to add the note A above it. So I'm going to buzz G, A, G, A, G. After that, I'm going to add in the next note after the A, which would be B. So it'll be G, A, B, A, G. Then I'm going to add the next note, which would be C, within the G scale for us. So G, A, B, C, B, A, G. And so on and so forth. And then you're going to add each note until you get up to the G on top of the staff. So you'll go from middle G to high G all the way back down to middle G. And with that exercise, I'm working with the muscles around my lips. So when you're doing this exercise, careful not to pinch the red part of your lip. So utilize the outside muscles around your lips when you're doing this exercise so you're not creating tension in your sound. So the last thing I like to incorporate in my warm-ups is flow studies. So what I like to do is I like to play the B flat concert scale, which is RC scale for trumpet players. And I would start off by playing the first 5 notes like this. And when you're doing flow studies, play them very musically, as if you're trying to send a musical message to the audience that you're playing for in a concert. Don't just play the notes. Play with a musical approach. And as you're doing flow studies, make sure that the notes are nice and connected. So make sure your airflow has no break into it. The air should flow constantly. That way the notes are more connected. And as I did with the buzzing exercise, after starting off with the first 5 notes, I would add the next note after the G, which would be A, like this. And after going up to A, I would add B, C, D, E, F, G, high A, high B, high C, come all the way back down within the scale. Now, I'm not going to bore you guys and go through all of that, so I'm just going to show you guys to where I'm fully warmed up and I'm going through the ranges of the instrument very comfortably. So I'm a firm believer that if you can go all the way up to high C, like how I did in that clip with no problem whatsoever, then you're pretty much warmed up. But no worries if you can't play that high just yet. Go with what you know and warm up with that. It's all about getting your muscles that you use prepared for whatever activities that you're getting into with your trumpet playing. It's just like an athlete. An athlete definitely has to warm up before they go into any kind of training. That way, the muscles can withstand the stress that athletes put their muscles through when they're training. And also with the breathing, the mouthpiece buzzing, and the flow studies, I work on those for about 2 to 5 minutes each. So in all, you should be warming up for a total of 15 or at max 20 minutes a day. That way, you're prepared for the activities that you have planned for your trumpet playing days. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. This is Trumpet Tips with JC, and I'm out. See y'all in the next video.